After I was kidnapped, my whole family was relieved because the kidnappers had mistaken me for my sister Bella, who was supposed to be the target. When the police rescued me, I was bleeding from almost every pore on my body. I didn't cry or make a fuss. I developed emotional indifference syndrome. I had no emotions and could no longer feel sad about anything happening around me. When I returned home from the hospital, there was no one in the house. Even the furniture had been moved out. Unable to contact my family, I called the housekeeper and found out they had moved to a new place. I went to the address she gave me. The whole family was already sitting at the dining table, ready to eat. Seeing me return, everyone at the table looked a bit uncomfortable. The table was full of Bella's favorite dishes. My face was covered in thick bandages, and I walked with a limp, but no one seemed to care. In the past, I would have been very upset by this. But now I felt nothing. My emotions were gone. Seeing me sit down calmly, Bella suddenly leaned over. "I've been so scared these past few days, I didn't even dare to go out. That's why I couldn't visit you in the hospital. Mom and Dad were worried I might get kidnapped too, so they had to stay home with me. You don't blame me, do you, Arya?" I didn't know how to react. I was the one who had actually been kidnapped. A fortune teller said my fate was inauspicious, and I shouldn't be raised at home, so my parents sent me to live with my grandparents in the countryside. For many years, they hardly ever came to see me. It wasn't until my grandparents passed away that they brought me back home. I returned with high hopes, but I quickly realized this home didn't belong to me. The day I was kidnapped, Bella had insisted on taking a shortcut through a deserted alley. After walking a bit, she said she needed to find a restroom and told me to wait right there for her. The next thing I knew, I lost consciousness. I will never forget what happened during that time. "Worthless trash," the kidnappers growled as their fists rained down on me, venting their anger. They had mistaken me for Bella and kidnapped the wrong person. My family refused to pay the ransom for me, so the kidnappers couldn't get a single cent. I was starved for 3 days and tortured for 3 days. My throat was so raw I couldn't make a sound. When the police burst in, the kidnappers were about to strip off my clothes. Blood obscured my vision, but I still strained to look behind the officers. No one was there. Not a single family member had come. I wanted to cry, but no tears would come. The doctor said I had post-traumatic stress disorder, specifically manifesting as a loss of emotions. Medically, it's also called emotional indifference syndrome. The hospital room was empty. After the police officer in charge of the case left, no one else came to visit. The people at the dinner table treated me like I was invisible. The three of them chatted and laughed, looking like the picture of a happy family. In the past, I would have tried hard to join their conversation, but today, I did nothing. "I'm done eating," I said, casually wiping my hands on a napkin. "Which room am I staying in?" Mom looked startled for a moment before responding. "The other rooms haven't been set up yet." I gently put down the hand towel and said flatly, "Then I'll just pick an empty room. Enjoy your meal." As I slowly walked upstairs, I could hear my parents' conversation. "Where did she get this prickly attitude from? Bella, don't take it to heart." I closed the bedroom door, shutting out their chatter. That evening, Noah came home. He's not the Wilsons' biological child. He was adopted by my parents. Bella and I call him our brother. I had always dreamed of having an older brother to stand in front of me and protect me. Noah did fit all my imaginations of a good big brother, except he protected Bella. Towards me, who suddenly appeared and took away some of Bella's attention, he was full of hostility. From the moment he walked in, Noah didn't spare me a single glance. The lack of welcome was written all over his face. How had I been so blind before? Even when he treated me this way, I always tried to get close to him, fussing over him and giving him gifts. I envied Bella and was jealous that she had the whole family's love. But now that all those emotions had disappeared, their behavior